Hello everyone, my name is Beth Clover from Four-Leaf Oriental Foods in Doncaster. Please watch me on 16th of January at 7:30 p.m. at Germination Show. Please stay tuned. Thank you.
May Erasmus meron akong magandang balita sa iyo. Siya pala ang may-ari ng isang hotel casino sa Las Vegas. At naghahanap siya ng mga talent. Dadalhin niya sa Las Vegas.
Visit guys, sisikat na tayo. Papasurin mo ang show business. Dapat, marunong ka kumanta, sumayaw, may iubuga ka.
Gwapo naman yung bata, matangkad, maputi. Ano bang ayaw mo doon?
That's my boy. Kasi, papasikat pa lang ang anak natin, sisirain lang ng anak mo! O, Lily, bigla ka napatawag.
Nasa Pilipinas na kami nakatira.
Okay naman tayo Excuse me? Mas maganda yata ako kay Lily.
Para kayo mga bata! Okay, Tito. Baka may skandalo tayo!
Ito ba ang plano mo? Ang magkasakitan kami?
Ididemanda kita sa kaso ng theft, estafa, at large-scale fraud.
Siguro mabuti ng doha lahat yung mga dokumento para maliwanagan ng lahat.
Sa dinami-dami ng mga babae, anak pa talaga nila!
Itong lalaking to, si Robbie, he doesn't have a future.
But he is my future.
Dito sa mundo ay kumilos ka sa buhay mo. Biyahe dito at biyahe doon upang kumita ka sa takdang panahon. Ay bilis ng oras at araw, mismo tayo'y magsigalaw. Pera at kwartang kay hirap hanapin, laging ipunin, wag wawaldasin. Kung sa loterya ka papalarin, sa Las Vegas doon nakatingin, lumingon ka sa Monaco na rin, makasamakaw ka, sweswertihin. Pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, kay sarap nang may pera sa bulsa, lalo na pag nasa palad mo na. Pera, kwarta, salapi na. Dumirupirang pam-pam-pam-pam-pam-pam-pam. Basta't araw mismo tayo'y magsigalaw. Pera at kwartang kay hirap hanapin, laging ipunin, wag wawaldasin. Kung sa loterya ka papalarin, sa Las Vegas doon nakatingin, lumingon ka sa Monaco na rin, baka sa Macau ka sweswertihin. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Kay sarap ng may pera sa bulsa, lalo na pag nasa palad mo na. Pera, kwarta, salapi na. Kay sarap ng may pera sa bulsa, lalo na pag nasa palad mo na. Pera, kwarta, salapi na. Pera, kwarta, salapi na. Ligaya na, salapi na.
Hello! Warm greetings, everyone. Peace and all the good things to all of you, and welcome here in Germination, our hub for health, arts, and business. And I'm your host, Jeremy, here in London. And I take it that you're all doing well and keeping safe wherever you're watching from right now. So please write on the comment box where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. We are live simultaneously on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page, Germination. Hello to all those who are watching out there. We're also live in One Nation Awards UK Facebook group. We're also live in Businessowner Facebook group. Hello. We're also live in Germination Good Champion Facebook group. We're also live in UK Philippines Universe Facebook group or Facebook page, sorry. We're also live on Discovery, which is my private Facebook group, and on my Facebook profile, Germination. And if you are new to Germination, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and keep our Facebook page to follow. And if you are watching in Germination, don't forget, press star in Germination Facebook page if you find value and enjoy our content. Thanks in advance. And I would like to welcome Raimundo Ruel Galvez. Hello there, Raimundo. And we also have right here June De Gamon. Hello, the June De Gamon Show. Welcome. We also have Marben Orfiano. Welcome, welcome, welcome here. And of course, Germination wouldn't be complete without a seed that we can plant into your mind and let it germinate. Because here in Germination, we believe that everything starts from within. So, our inner works for today is this one.
Welcome to Inner Works, where everything starts from within. For this week, let's start today with 6 days and live our authentic lives. For this week, let's talk about 8 truths that actually can hurt like crazy, but will definitely make your life better. Number 1, no one can provide you the exact and precise answer to be able to be happy and successful in life. You alone is the only one that can answer your questions in life. Number 2, being honest and direct may not make you the most popular person in the room, but it will definitely connect you to the right friends and people for life. Number 3, the most unhappiest people are those who care most about what others say. Often, people pleasers, they often set aside their personal needs and wants, which is not always beneficial for their well-being. Number 4, the people you surround yourself will make and break you. Have you heard about this thing that they say that you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with? Number 5, you will always be incredibly imperfect. And that's exactly the beauty of it, because it means there's always room to grow. There's always chances for changes that you can do in life. Number 6, we make choices, but evidently, or in the end, the choices we make will make us. Number 7 is you are where you are supposed to be, right here, right now. There's no accident in life, and every moment, no matter how down it is or how high it is, these experiences are necessary to be able to grow. And number 8, and the last one is life changes constantly and often unpredictably. And the only constant in life is change. So we have to really choose how our perspective in life will move us. So these are the 8 fruits that can actually, make your life different, ones that you've absorbed and deal with it, and had been, or internalized this in your life. So if you think that this is something that is useful to you, or maybe somebody should or need to hear this, please share. And always, likes and comments are always welcome and well appreciated. This is Mimi Millie, sending my love and light to you. See you next week.
Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
All right, so we have a very special guest for tonight. She's already at the backstage, but I just wondering if you can turn on your camera now, so just to give me a signal. Okay, there you go. Let's bring in our special guest for tonight.
I cannot see. Hi.
And I think it is her second time here in Germination. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Elizabeth Clover Eugenio. Welcome here. Well, welcome back, Tita Beth, or Ate Beth here in Germination. Please greet our live audience for tonight.
I cannot see you without
That's okay. Yeah, please greet our live audience for tonight, Ate Beth.
Hi, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you are. My name is Beth Clover from Four Leaf Oriental Foods in Doncaster. Welcome to Germination Show. Please stay with us.
Yes, amazing, amazing. This is actually your second time, Tita Beth, right? Or
Yeah,
Ate Beth. Huh?
yes, I am.
Okay, yeah. So I know you have done this one before, but let's do this again. Nobody escapes my quick fire questions. Do you remember doing this one, Ate Beth, the last
Yeah,
time?
probably. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I'm going to throw you questions, and you will answer it by the first thing that will come into your mind. So it's just a way of warming you up, getting to know you
Okay.
more, and of course, having fun here in Germination. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, quick fire questions. Sleep or eat?
I think sleep.
Sleep. What was the last thing that you Googled?
Uh,
Oh, we lost Ate Beth.
I
We
think
lost her.
my my travel, my flight to Philippines.
Oh wow, exciting. Exciting. Ate Beth, apart from your face, which body part you look most in the mirror?
Uh, I think my legs.
Your legs. Wow, amazing. What's your guilty pleasure?
Oh, my beauty pleasure. I think
Guilty pleasure.
I think golfing.
Golfing. Wow, amazing. Would you rather have a cook or a maid?
A cook.
Yeah, or a maid. Would you rather have a cook or a maid?
Uh, can be both, but I think a cook.
A cook.
Yeah.
Amazing. If you have a superpower, what would it be?
Well, if I have the superpower, what could it be? How I wish I'm a rich woman, then I help as much as I can to others.
Amazing. Thank you. Opportunity or security?
Security.
Possession or creation?
I think possession.
Memory or imagination?
Imagination better.
Yeah. Brain or heart?
I think my heart.
Your heart.
I don't want to use this.
Experience or innovation? Experience or innovation?
Experience. Yeah.
Experience. Ate Beth, if you have the attention of the whole world right now for 10 seconds, what would you like to say?
What would I like to say?
Yeah, if you have the attention of the whole world right now for 10 seconds.
How I wish that stop the poverty and everyone's okay and no hungry and we're all okay.
Yes, amazing. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you enjoyed
Yeah.
that one. And we have Ate Mayat here. Hello, Ate Mayat. Yan. Hiya, looking fab. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hi sis, thank you.
We have Ate Daisy Guerra. Good evening, our people's queen. Came
Hi,
from
good
work watching at home now. Thank you very much, Ate Daisy. You look fabulous. And Ate Mayet, hello, hi, Jermero, and beautiful Elizabeth Clover Eugenio. Thank you, thank
Hi
you.
sis.
And hello, Ate Daisy. Ayan, stay tuned. And of course, don't forget to share this live stream because our for this month, our episodes will all be about business because this is our hub for health, arts, and business. Yeah. So this month it's all about business. As you remember, last week it was about somebody who owns a skin clinic, and today we have Ate Elizabeth Clover from Doncaster, who has what we call a four-leaf Oriental store in Doncaster, and she established it since 2003. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's a milestone. So if you know anybody who would like to start a business or even like a Pinoy Oriental shop like Ate Beta's got, please just share this live stream, and the more the better. Yeah. Para masaya lahat, and we will learn a lot from Tita Bet for Ate Bet. Ayan, we have Fert Cheche, brilliant Ate Bet. Ayan. Thank you very much, Fert. Ayan. And
Thank you.
who else is here? We have also Maita Martin. Hello, Maita Martin of DJ
Hello,
News.
Sir.
Ayan. Another owner of a shop here in London, DJ News in Ladbroke Group, London. Ayan. Amazing, amazing. So, Tita Bet, what made your shop last this long? You know, you established it since 2003. So it's about 2 decades now, right?
Yeah.
20 years?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's what I said. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's like a milestone. Not personally, I have a couple of friends who had a store before, like a shop, like you, and I think they had a good run of 10 years, but unfortunately, they are not existing anymore. So what you're doing is amazing. So, what do you think made your business, you know, the shop, last this long? Is there any particular key or you know, secret that you would like to tell us? How did you manage
Yeah.
it and stay that long?
Yeah, luckily guys, it's not easy, honestly with you. It's very hard. But if you love what you're doing, you have the goal, you've got the motivation, and you work hard on it to keep it going. And honestly, it's a lot of struggles, to be honest with you. And but because I love interacting in public, I think this is my really line, to be served in public and to be it's not just everything about money, you say. As long that you pay your overheads, you're doing very well. If you're paying your overheads and there's a little bit, then because I love what I'm doing, I dress up the way I want to dress up. And I must admit, sometimes I'm late because I know that I own the place, but always apologetic to people. But it's from the beginning, it was a bit of struggle. But before we started this, we I must admit, before I started fully for Oriental Foods, I went to college and I went to brush up my English. So I went to I did this business administration and finance. After I did that, then I realized that why don't I open a business? And at that time, I realized that nurses are keep coming into this country, and that's when I started to open a business. And it's really hard, even though no matter how much you've done with your feasibility studies, but you always keep aside some. For example, if you got like 20 or 30,000 pounds to start with, you have to keep also 30,000 for like any contingency plan or any unforeseen
Something
problems.
happens, yeah, like repairs or something happens, you know.
Yeah, that it arises in no time. For example, if you have like fridge freezers been broken, then there is always a cash to be, ready to use, because it's really hard if you don't have a backup cash, because otherwise within 6 months, within a year, within 2 years, you bankrupt. Because when you're buying products, it's sometimes, for example, I ordered 1,000 pounds this week, especially now that the only deliver products which is minimum is 1,000, 1,003. It don't mean that 1,300 is you can sell in a month. So a lot of money being stuck there in the shelves. And but because we've been doing this for a long time, and we know the procedure already, and we keep going. And I think we knew it already, and we concentrate on the fast moving, Before, I always listen to public demands, which is they want this, they want that. I tried my best to listen to public demands, but unfortunately, you cannot prioritize them all the time because my enemy is the sell by date.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
very slow moving, and then after 6 months, it's not been sold, and you lose a lot of money. So you got to learn pros and cons all the time, and
Wow.
yeah,
Amazing. So first there is the love that what you're doing, and
yeah,
secondly you mentioned that you took business like a course, so you know what you're doing. So
yeah.
you're familiar with what with your industry that you're living in, or yeah, that you are into, and you also mentioned doing like feasibility studies, or in short, the more you do it, the more you get familiar, and you come to know the ins and outs of everything. You said you've been
Yeah,
doing it for a while, and then what is amazing is that your passion, you're passionate about it.
yes.
What you're
You
doing.
should love what you're doing.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it because sometimes business is a gamble. It don't
Mm,
mean that it's
yeah.
you're doing it all the time. Especially during but during pandemic we did very well because we never close. we
Oh, good,
we
good.
always deliver, especially to the people who are vulnerable, they cannot come out, so we never ever close at all. But that time I think we did very well because people been panicking,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
one family ordered 10 bags of rice, this and
Oh.
that, so we did very very well, I must admit. But
Okay.
it don't mean that you're doing well all the time. But
Mm,
a small business like this is you don't need lots of customers all the time, but you have to be consistent
mm,
because you need only 2 or 3 customers in that day. And if this customer is far from away, like for example, it's they've been driven probably maybe 12 miles,
mm,
20 miles to come to you because they want to buy everything.
mm,
And
mm.
then if they spend maybe 200, 300 pounds, you need
Yeah.
only maybe 3 or 4 customers a day.
Oh, wow,
But you got
amazing.
to be consistent because you don't know when they are coming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to have what they will need, you have to
Yeah.
have the stock, yeah, at least, yeah. And
If you've been doing for this so long, you know
yeah,
already what is the fast moving and slow moving.
yeah,
Especially
the
when
products,
we
yeah.
move to a smaller shop, we realized by then that because we're losing money of the slow moving products, so
Mm,
we stopped buying that one because our enemy is the sell by date.
sell by
And
the
then also we knew by then that what is the fast moving, but then very important also is the consistency of the products that people need.
mm. That's a key factor, you can't really sell everything, and you have to know which one is selling out quickly. And that's the thing that you have to sell more, because you know that a lot of it's in demand, never mind
Yeah,
other products. That's why it's good sometimes if you just concentrate on a particular, like if you are selling, if you're in a food industry, just probably concentrate on burgers or potatoes, like a potato corner. They just sell
yeah,
potatoes. They just they just differ the flavor each time, and then so
yeah,
that's actually a good information there. uh don't buy everything that you think, just to cover whatever people need, but at least if you have the essential ones, or that you think that will be a popular or in demand products, just put it in your shelf, and then you'll never struggle selling all those things, because it's
it's
guaranteed that
sometimes a bit,
they will buy it.
yeah, sometimes a bit difficult because uh I'm dealing with different nationalities here. I'm
Mm.
dealing with Thailand. The Thailand want their own sauces or noodles.
Oh.
I'm dealing with Filipinos. I'm
Mm, mm.
dealing with the Chinese, Korean, Afro-Caribbean. and
Mm.
sometimes a little bit difficult to get all what they wanted.
Mm.
But since you found out already what is the fast moving one, then you have to concentrate on that. You buy many boxes as much as you can because you know that it's fast moving, and then your money will rolls on better. And it's since then I stopped buying the slow moving
Yeah.
because I try my best to listen to public demands, but I cannot prioritize because of you can buy only the boxes.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
the sell by date is your enemy.
Your enemy.
Yeah.
Amazing. And I'm just curious. Is this the first business that you did? And have you done any other business before?
Yeah, this is the first business I've done. But
Oh.
when I was in Philippines, I've done this already. This is my business when I was in Philippines, and I always wanted this.
Ah, okay. I see. So
Yeah.
you always wanted to have like a shop or like a store where you
Yeah,
can sell
yeah,
everything. Ah, I
yeah.
see. Okay.
Because at first, I must admit, I don't know whether my husband knows. I have to confess. At first, he don't want me to work because I was my children are young that time, and he was in oil and gas. And no, best I don't want you to work. But just because I want my self-esteem, I want to show to myself that I can do it, and that's why I did it. And you don't get bored because you love what you're doing. So probably that time I got bored, but then because I love what I'm doing, I carried away, and I managed to have this already for 20 years.
Wow, amazing. And I'm just curious, why four lift? Why four lift? Is there
For
any
it,
reason
because
why?
the reason being is I'm married to Clover family.
I knew it. I knew
Everything
it.
that we live like my house in Philippines is I called four leaf
Oh, I
lot.
see.
So everything is four leaf suppose, which
All
is
right.
we own a company already because he's a freelancer when he was working as a civil engineer. So we called four leaf Axum Limited. So
I see.
we
Yeah.
call this four leaf. It's a four leaf Axum Limited, but trading as four leaf Oriental food.
I see. I thought I knew, or I already knew, but I just thought I will ask as well because the four-leaf clover, isn't it? Yeah. I already have a cue. I just thought I will ask as well. But did you also come from a family of business-minded people or business people?
No, not really. Not
Oh,
really.
right. Okay.
Not really. I come from a poor background, and I don't think that we can afford it. But yes, I've done this, but it's not my family. It's but now my sisters, we are doing it. But when I was young, I don't think that I come from that background.
Oh, okay. Wow. Amazing, amazing. I just would like to flash this one. Yes, and Beth is such an amazing soul who always share blessings. So I'm not surprised she is successful whatever she does. Wow. Thank you very much, Ate Mayet.
It's
And Fert Cheche, amazing te, very well said. Ayan. And Ate Mayet said, stock is dead money in business. Is normal, but you're doing very well in that department, Beth. Usual products like hotcakes. My grandson loves your Filipino biscuits. Amazing. That's really good. And Ate Daisy said, profit and loss is part of the business to be considered. Yep. Demand stocks is more profitable. And Ate Mayat said, well done you. And Ate Mayat also said, four-leaf is the symbol of Irish. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Really? Oh, I'm learning here.
Ayan, no, there's a question here from Ate Daisy. What made you decide to join a pageant aside from a successful entrepreneur? Ayan.
Oh, okay.
Question from Ate Daisy.
That's a good question, sis. The reason that I joined pageant before was when I went to work to Singapore. My friends asked me to join the beauty pageant in Singapore, and I was reluctant at that time because I cannot afford my dress. But anyway, I joined it anyway. But someone lent me the dress and buy me a shoes. My sister buy me a shoes. So last year, I joined the beauty pageant with Philippine Euro-Asia, Queen of Charity. The reason being is that's part of my dream, says. That is also my dream. So I decided to contact Mrs. Julie Knoll. So please, can I join the beauty pageant? And that's why I work so hard to, make it happen. And I'm so blessed that I did it. And now I call myself on people's queen.
Wow, amazing. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
answering that question. And when you were starting, and thank you very much, Ate Daisy, for that question as well. And we're actually live as well in UK Philippines Universe. Ayan, hello to all those who are watching in UK Philippines Universe. Ayan, shout out to all of you. Ayan.
you.
And what was the ano naman when you were starting Four-Leaf Oriental store? What were the struggles, if you can remember back then? What were the challenges? The biggest challenge that you had.
It's very hard for me, Jeremy, from the beginning because at that time, my husband was working in abroad. So I think at least 12 years, 14 years, I ran it by myself, despite I have little children. But because I really like it, by the struggles, one of the struggles that I remember was going to London, but I have a driver. Yeah, I keep changing drivers because I don't think they like it so much. I had a driver because we go to collect the different types of meat from Smithfield.
Yes,
And
Smithfield.
then
Yeah.
we go to Billingsgate to collect all the boxes of fish because we have a big Mercedes van at that time. But Holy Foods always have a driver, an English lady driver at first. And
Oh.
then after that, we go to TRS Seasonings. And then we go to Juanes. Juanes is Afro-Caribbean. And Far Stop is they call the Kimson, the Vietnamese warehouse. So imagine five.
Wow. Yes.
So at around 3 o'clock in the morning, this is what people don't know. They think sometimes they're talking that Beth is loaded, blah blah blah, but they don't know what I've been through. I bring my pillows in this what do you call this one?
In the van.
Yeah, in the van I bring my pillows, my blanket, and everything, and it's not easy, guys. I've been done all that, but people cannot see it. And those are the struggles because you wake up, and then 3 o'clock you're traveling with your driver and bringing all the food with you. And then by the time you reach to Doncaster, probably 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they unloaded again. Thousands and thousands of pounds inside your van. So it's not easy. And I've done that
Wow.
for so many years.
Well, at least you've done that one. You're in a better position now. You don't have to do that one anymore. But how
Yeah.
about the day-to-day challenges? You've done that before, going to London and back to Doncaster, loading and loading. But how about you? The current time. What are your day-to-day challenges in the shop when you're in the shop?
Yeah, the day-to-day challenges is I think everybody agreed with this. Because of this very high inflation, businesses been affected badly as well because it's electricity cost is gone up massively.
Yeah.
And then of course even these products, especially fully Oriental foods, mostly are imported. So shipping cost is gone up massively as well. So fully foods cannot absorb it. We have to pass it on to our consumers, to our customers. And some complain or asking why it's gone up so much. So I'm ready
Yeah.
to I'm always there to explain to them, and because I think they knew that shipping costs, this and that, electricity cost is gone up. So and sometimes I've forgotten that I've ordered 1,000 pound last week, for example. Then I
Mm.
order again this week, another 1,300. And sometimes I've forgotten that I have to space out supposed to be my order instead
Yeah,
of
yeah.
I order too many things in one go. So when it comes to the payment, sometimes, oh gosh, it's too much payment in one go. So that's part of our struggles, I must
Yeah.
admit. It's not easy
Yeah, yeah.
because, as
Amazing.
they say, cash is king.
Crash is king. I've heard that one, yeah. Anything that you would have done differently, knowing what you know right now and with the experience that you have over the years, is there anything that you thought, oh, I would have done it differently, if that happens again today? Is there anything that you would have done differently in the past?
Yeah, I think if I'm a bit younger and I love clothings, designer clothings. If
Mm,
I'm a bit younger and if I have the capital, I
mm,
think I love doing that because well, I don't know, because encountered with these ladies that they love designer clothing, because
mm, mm.
we've been keep going to Doncaster Golf Club, which is we do socializing 3 times a week, but mostly we are wearing gown or cocktail dress, this kind of
Oh.
thing. And, I
Mm.
know these ladies are wearing all these classic or designer dresses. So if I have the knowledge about this, and if I have the capital, and also if I'm younger, then probably I tried that.
Wow. But it's not too late. It's not too late. You'll never know. You'll find a space close to Oriental, to Four Leaf Oriental, and you could make that as like another shop, for your designer clothes.
Yeah.
You'll never know. It's never too late. It's never too late. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's not too late, Jeremy, but unfortunately, the struggle sometimes is I love it too much what I'm doing,
mm.
but unfortunately, Mr. Clover don't like public much. So it's
Oh,
part of our struggle sometimes because he loves golfing, but then
mm,
when he's in the shop, it's a different industry for him, you see. I give you an example.
mm,
Uh, Sometimes he's in the counter.
mm.
One garlic is 25p, and
Yeah.
we are also selling like there's a kind of food like you call yam, so they ask you to chop in chop, and some people are, how to say this, they don't mean to be abrupt, but that's
Mm,
the
mm.
way that's their upbringing.
Oh, okay.
If you understand that kind of scenario, then you don't take it personally. But
Mm.
unfortunately, it's it depends how high your understanding is. It's
Okay. Yeah.
because for example, he come from an industry which is he's in the office, he's dealing
Oh, okay.
thousands or millions because he's in oil and gas. But then when
Mm.
he works in my shop, he's dealing with 25p.
Oh, okay.
25p of garlic, or he is dealing with 5
Too
pounds
small
of
for him.
rice.
Too small.
And sometimes they're talking to him in abrupt way, and
Yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah.
what a struggle, because when he is not happy, I'm affected because of course he's saying things that, oh, I hate your shop, blah blah blah, and sometimes you are not in the mood to absorb it because it's clashes. It's no good.
But it's really good as well that you've done it for 20 years and you are keeping, you are going stronger every day. Amazing, amazing.
Yeah. Well, because you work hard already. I work hard already, Jeremy, what I've started.
Mm,
And it seems like it's hard for me to let it go just like that because
mm,
I know I've been working hard on this for so many years. And to let it go is, I'm pretty sure that when I let it go one day, because I'm getting older, I want to, if I have the chance, I want to travel a bit
yeah,
and
yeah.
enjoy also my life, which have been work, 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 nothing but work. So, but I'm pretty sure one day I'm going to miss it.
Wow.
But one thing is you do what you love to do, and then
Yeah.
that's the most important thing.
Amazing. That's true. I couldn't agree more. And at this point, let's just welcome all those who are joining us. We have Diony Artajos. Welcome here, Diony Artajos. We have
Hi,
Roger
Judy.
Munar. Hello,
Oh, hi,
Roger Munar.
Roger. They're all
We have
my
Ate
building
Joyce. Ate Joyce De Hoya, our happy granny. Welcome
Ah,
here, Ate Joyce. We have Myra Evangelista.
hi,
We have
Mai.
we have Ian Nolan Polistico.
Oh,
Hello. We have Ronnie Alipio.
hi, Ronnie.
Ayan. Ate Mate Banyaga. Hello, Ate Mate. Kamusta na? Ayan, long time. And, yeah. Roger Munar, nice one.
Hi, Roger.
And Mayet, we need four-leaf Oriental Filipino dresses. Oh, see?
Ah,
Ate Mayet is throwing ideas
you.
there for you. Four-leaf
Give me
Oriental
capital,
Filipino
Mayet.
dress. Amazing. And we have Ronnie Alipio. Hello there to you as well. And Ate
Ronnie.
Daisy, ayan, talking about Filipino dresses. Ayan, Malungwena, Pride Models, supporting Germination, and Queen Elizabeth. Oh, you're Queen Elizabeth now.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
Ayan, customer is always right. Ate Beth, if you have any top tip or one or two tips for any aspiring entrepreneur or anybody on the audience who might be an aspiring a shop owner, any advice or top tip?
Yeah, it's if you have a dream or if you want to start something, make sure that you have to do the feasibility studies. Like what I mean before we started it, make sure that what is our customers base and what kind of products that you are dealing with. And number one is capital.
Yeah.
And you don't know unless you try, because it's you never know. Sometimes business is a gamble. It depends on your location as well, and who are your customers base. Probably you're lucky enough to be lucky what you're doing, and it depends really. So try if you want, but I won't discourage you guys, but it's not easy. You have to be focused on it and concentrate on what you're doing to make it work, and it's carry on your business that way, because it's not easy.
That's what they say. What you focus on grows. So you just focus on what you're doing, and it will grow. If
Yeah.
anything.
But
Amazing.
it's nice to try. If you have a dream and you know that you can do it, prove to yourself that you can do it. Why not?
Yes. Rather than, regret later on, oh, why I haven't done it,
Yeah.
It's better to try.
Yeah.
Amazing. Because you'll never know if you never try.
No.
That's amazing.
It's better
Yeah.
to try.
Yeah. And then of course, if you fail, and failure is always part of success anyway, because if you look at failure as like a stepping stone for your next move,
It's a challenge.
you already, exactly, yeah, you already know what are those things that will not work. So
Yeah.
exactly. So Ate Beth, looking back like 10 years ago, you are in this industry, in this business, up to the present, what do you think has changed, from the time that you started Four-Leaf Oriental up to this point? Is there any change in the business industry that you are in? Like the buying habits of people? What are the changes back then and at present time in the business that you're doing?
I cannot think really. It's the changes now is not just only the Southeast Asian products now, because I've got a lot of local as well, which is because I'm so friendly, and it's a lot of the local people now come to us as well, because they want to learn how to cook Asian food, especially the Thai cuisine is very in demand in this country. So a lot
Oh,
of the local people now that do want to try, and a lot of people who goes to Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia. So since then, it's I I widen the variety of my Southeast Asian products because it's more in demand. So
okay.
yeah, and also Korean noodles. The
I see. Yeah.
students, yeah, the students they knew us already that we're dealing with a lot of different types of noodles. So
Okay.
the students come to us what they've seen in Facebook, for example,
Uh-huh.
the
Uh-huh.
double spicy noodles. I think they challenge themselves.
To do
So
it.
what they've seen is want to try, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them are cheating as well. They don't put
Okay.
all the powder, and they said, "Oh, I've done it."
I see. So that means social media plays a big role as well
Yeah,
in what is happening, with all
yeah.
the
They want
TikToks,
to
what they're
try.
what they're watching, they would like to try it. And Koreans are very popular in the Philippines as well in terms of
And
telenovela,
also,
music, and
yeah,
food as well.
words of mouth. Words of mouth is very
Yeah,
important.
yeah, yeah. Wow,
Words of mouth
amazing.
because of I think because the way that you deal in public, who you
Mm,
are, how sincere and honest you are. Because when they ask questions, the simple questions, for example,
mm.
they want to cook some stir fry noodles, so you got to help them and explain to them what they're gonna use, maybe the simple step. And
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
like it, they come back to you again and again, and then they pass it on to their friends. So words of
I
mouth is
see.
very important. If they like you because of your public service
Yeah,
and your customer service, they like you. Words of mouth is very important, guys.
that's true. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the best. That's the most effective form of advertisement, or
promoting.
promotion. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
word of mouth.
yeah.
Amazing. And I just would like to flash this one. Believe yourself and go for it. Don't let anybody dull your shine. Amazing. Thank you very much, Ate Daisy.
Thank you,
And try
sis.
and try until you succeed. And we have a Facebook user. Hello, Jeremy. Please tell us where you're watching from because it's just saying Facebook user. And failure is a challenge. That's
Yes.
correct. And another Facebook user says, hello, good evening. Please write your name on the comment box so we can greet you, give you a shout out. If you don't try, you lose. If you try but failed, you will learn. Parang ganon. Yes, that's true. That's true, yeah. Make it like a stepping stone. Yeah. And Ate Daisy said, excellent customer service is especially when you are served by the people's queen.
Thank you, sister.
Sis Elizabeth, since I met her, she's very humble, friendly, and good heart. Yes, that's true.
Oh,
That's
thank
true.
you,
I
sis.
agree. I agree. And welcome, Ate Jonali
Hi,
Claridge. Yeah, hello there, Ate Jonali Claridge. Thank you for the 5 hearts. Uh,
Ah.
I'm just curious about this one, Ate Beth, sorry if I will ask you this question. Because you're Oriental shop, and you have a lot of like Filipino products, like the chichiria,
Yeah,
chocnuts, whatever,
yeah.
And even me, when I go to a Oriental shop, Pinoy shop, I just pick it up and then. But sometimes don't you have that dilemma na, oh my God, I'm actually selling all these foods which are like salty, like sugary. Do you have that in your mind sometimes that, I should be selling more like healthy foods? Does it actually come across your mind, with the business that you're doing? But before you answer that question, hold on to that
Ah,
question. Ate. I would like to pause for a commercial break, and we will be
okay.
right back. Don't go away because we're not going away.
nice. It's really good. I really recommend it.
It's like home. Everything's perfect.
It's absolutely delicious.
It was really, really nice.
Superbly marinated.
The customer service is amazing.
My favorite Asian food involves hot now.
It was genuinely the best, most filling meal I've ever eaten in my life.
The most authentic place to come for Filipino street food, spoon and rice.
Delicious, authentic Filipino food, and that was really very tasty. And I really enjoyed that.
Well, it was very delicious. I like the drink. It was nice with alcohol. Will be perfect mix as well.
And we are back. Ayan. All right, let's bring back Ate Beth. Ayan, Ate Beth. Ayan, so yung my question earlier, sometimes do you feel that one sometimes na, you know, you have the Filipino shop, obviously people want all those stuff from the Philippines, like chippy, granny goose, or whatever you got, choknat, all those things. But sometimes do you feel like, oh, I have this dilemma na I have to be selling like healthy food. So what are your thoughts about that one? I'm just curious. Sorry to ask you that question.
Yeah, definitely. Because I love snacking. That's why I'm trying to lose weight. But just because I don't have time to have breakfast before I go to work, and by the time that 12:01, if I feel hungry and I keep picking up chicheria or snacks, and they keep saying to me, and they said, "What are you doing now? You're complaining you're getting bigger, but you keep eating." And I must admit how I wish that I don't do that. But unfortunately, when you're hungry, it's easy to pick up a snack and eat it. But when I came home, I realized that I need a lot of fresh fruits at night time because of my bad habit that I keep eating. I open biscuit and the next minute is chippy, this kind of thing. And I realized, and then coffee with like butter toast with lots of sugar because I'm hungry. And then I feel energetic again after I've done that. Then I said to myself, no, I stopped doing it, but I can't stop. But luckily at home, I realized that I need fruits. And if I don't have to have like heavy dinner at night time, then I eat a lot of fresh fruits instead. Because I have a bad habit at shop to keep eating this kind of.
You have to put the fruits in front of you, ate, while you're on the shop. So it will prevent you from picking up all those stuff.
Sometimes I bring with me, but it's still not enough. I'm looking for some kind of maybe sweet a little bit to give me more energy because I think my immune system is very low. So I think it's the mindset also. My mindset, because whenever I'm hungry, I feel like I want to eat something. So every day I skip different snacks and it's no good.
All right. Okay, let's go naman ate to yung last November 19, we had this One Nation Awards UK Celebration 2022. And you were one of our awardees, recipient of Entrepreneur Award. And let's just show that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Low battery.
Good afternoon, everyone. Very surprised today that I'm this meeting. I'm so blessed and I'm so lucky that I have this award unexpectedly. Honestly, if you are a business and we are a small business and we've been established since 2003, so I've been doing this for 21 years. It's not easy, guys, but if you have a goal, you have to work hard on it And also, you should love what you're doing. Otherwise, if you don't love what you're doing, you don't get this far. So thank you very much. Please keep with your
nominees for opportunity and receiving of certificates.
Ayan.
Maita Martin.
Okay, my life.
All right. So, you said it was your first time. It was unexpected and everything. So, how was it? How was it after being awarded as the Entrepreneur Award for One Nation Awards UK?
I must admit, Jeremy, I cannot thank enough the Germination organization, because nobody noticed how happy I was that time. In my speech is that's why I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm so pleased that I can manage to form that speech without, because honestly I don't know that I can be I was the winner for Entrepreneurship Award that night, especially when your mindset, some people bashes you, and they look down on you, or they say something that, oh, she's only from Doncaster, is blah blah blah. So my mindset, I said to my friend who came with me that night, he said that day, guys, I mean, we travel all the way from Doncaster, but don't expect that I'm gonna win, because in my mind, who am I in Doncaster anyway? Because maybe I'm against with these big people or rich people or well-known people, and who am I? But that's why I said to myself, he said, no, you are wrong, Bess. And I was so happy. And I said to my mind, he said, at least the hard work and dedication for 2 decades is been recognized, and you don't realize how happy I am, darling. And it's one of the best things that happened to me 2022. And yes, it's the little person, or the person that who come from nothing is suddenly managed to receive this kind of recognition. Is it real great deal to me. Thank you.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Well deserved, because you have your shop for like 20 years. That's what I've said earlier. I got I know a couple of friends who have the shop as well. Where I used to in our area before, but I think they lasted at least 10 years, I would say, but that's it. I mean, I think they sold it, and then after a few years, um, it's gone. I couldn't. They're not existing anymore. So that's why I am. It's really amazing what you are doing and what you have achieved.
It's
Keeping
not
the
easy.
four-leaf Oriental store for 20 years, for a couple of decades. Amazing, amazing. And did you actually work before you? Because in the Philippines, you said you already have a shop as well, and here you have a shop. But did you actually become like an employee to work for somebody else, or I'm just curious.
When I was in Philippines, I had a little canteen which I love to do it. But then 1986, I went to Singapore. And then by that time, that's where I met Mr. Clover. I think 1990. And then again, I wasn't well-educated woman, or because he is one of the managers of the company. So he when he took me for dinner, no, I'm not confident. So I went to private college in Singapore, because he spent money for me, because he wants me to have a confidence. And when I did this, supposed to be like I've forgotten what I'm doing now, but it's a lot. It's like shorthand, this kind of thing, secretarial thing. So when I do my exam, I stop it. Instead, I apply a job in Lucky Plaza in Singapore. So I was working for remittances company.
Oh,
And
okay.
they made me to like a sales executive girl that time, that I'm going to like, if there is a dry dock, for the lineman, and I'm going to encourage them to come and send money to us. And sometimes I'm in the office. So yeah, I love it. That's why fully for Oriental Foods, when we open as well, I'm the agent of Balikbayan Box. I was
Oh,
the
okay.
agent of remittances. I've gotten from London, because
Mm.
before I opened a shop, I went to mystery shopping. I've got some different types of my supplier, and I went to
Mm.
meet them in London or in South. And
Oh,
one
okay.
of them is PIC, Philippine Island Connection. Do you know
Oh,
travel
right. Yeah,
agent?
yeah. Yeah.
I went to meet them, and I did it before, but then I realized it's not easy, because my commission every passenger was 15 pounds. But
Mm.
then some others, they use me only, and they said, "Oh, Ate Bess, I want you to see how much this." But when they see cheaper in online, which they don't realize that when they do it online, they don't realize that instead of 40 kilos, it's only
Mm.
20 kilos. But then
Oh,
maybe
okay.
it's 50 pounds. And then they
Mm.
said, oh, and then they complain. So anyway, it's too much for me. And then
Mm.
MoneyGram also came in, asked me to do some uh, doing for them. So I did MoneyGram as well. They give you 18% commission. But it's very hard, because when
Mm.
someone want to receive money, at that time you have to get the Xerox copy of this passport, and you
Yeah.
have
It's a long process. Yeah.
you have this cash all the time with you to give it to people when they receive money. And it's very dangerous if you don't have a proper office for that kind of business, because you're
Mm.
handling of thousands and thousands of money every day. So I give
Oh, I
up.
see.
I concentrate on my
On the shop,
fully
on the
professional
store.
food. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see. But most of your life you spent like doing your own thing. It's only like sounds like it's only for a short time that you actually work, like for somebody else, and then you went back to have your own shop as well. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
In Singapore, I work only for little here and little there. Like in Lat
Mm.
Plaza, I did the remittances, and then I went also to a company called for Fritz Logistic Company.
Mm.
We do data entry, keep typing and typing the estimation of the arrival of, because we're importing, exporting products. And then afterwards, you do the printing. It's a boring job. It's not for me. I like
You're
talking,
indeed an
interacting.
entrepreneur.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
indeed an
yeah.
entrepreneur. You want to do your own thing.
I can't
You
just
want to.
sit down there in data entry and printing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm bored the whole day. So no, it lasts for 8 months.
All right. Ate Daisy has got a question here. What can you advise about having a concessionaire collaborating in your shop?
Concessionaire. Explain to me better what concessionaire means.
Yeah, what's a concessionaire?
It's a very deep one.
Yeah.
What can you
Ayan,
advise
let's
about
wait for Ate Daisy to answer. But Germany's Human Nation Award, lifting up and empowering every people, deserve to be recognized, and it gives them more motivation how important they play the role in people's life. Yeah, thank you very much, Ate Daisy. Ayan,
No,
we
thank
also
you.
have Ronnie Alipio here. Thank you. And we have Ronnie Alipio said, just eat and play golf.
Thank you. Hi, Ronnie.
We have Jake Reyes as well. Ayan, from Apo Resto Bar. Ayan.
Hi.
Our venue for our One Nation and Christmas with your soulmates. Just 2 minutes walk from Clapham Junction Station. Ayan. Thank you very much, Jake Reyes. Apo Resto Bar. Ayan, Gina Gamao. Welcome. And we have Darmin Bala Rinyon. Ayan, ayan. Okay. Let's see. Ano ba yung ano? Let's see what I have to look as well. What's the concessionaire mean?
Yeah, come on.
Ayan, holder of a concession or grant, especially the use of commercial premises. Ayan, it says here, concessionaire, the holder of a concession or grant, especially for the use of land or commercial premises for trading rights. Ayan. Maybe we can answer that one on some other time, Ate Daisy. Ayan. Oh, hey. It's about other businesses sharing their products. All you have to give is the amount agreed in a certain product. On top of that, you have a commission. Oh, yeah, that's what you've been you've been doing before, isn't it? Ate Beth. They have like MoneyGram. It's not a product, but it's a service.
Okay,
It's a service.
that's under commission.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have the equipment or a proper premises for doing all those sorts, I think it's not bad. Like MoneyGram, they gave me 18%. But just because I'm doing it so much on my own for one go, I'm managing my shop. I'm managing what do you call this one? I'm a consultant for travel. Then I'm doing MoneyGram. It's if you don't have a proper office for that, because like MoneyGram is very dangerous job. It's you're dealing with cash all the time, and it's not easy. So it's provided that you're a big company, you have all employers working with you, and you concentrate on that. But for me, even though I have time to do all this before, no, it's too much for me. It's a headache by dealing with money. I don't have a proper office that I'm secure myself, because you're counting thousands sometimes, and it's not easy.
Yeah. I think you have to filter it as well. If like I mean, in most of the Oriental shops that I've been to, they also have like remittance. It's okay. It fits. It fits the it's something that you can combine together. But probably like other stuff or other products which doesn't really fit in the shop, then probably you won't go for it. Balik bayan box is okay, I think, if you have the space.
Yeah, but buying box is okay. And also the remittances before, it's okay, suppose. But what I understand later on is mostly the nurses, they have already like online banking. So they set up already in the computer, no need to come to the shop. So they do it at home, like regularly. They send it anytime when they wanted to. And then it's become it's become nature of them. So it's only the people who comes to you are the people who don't know how to use computer, and also they don't want to know the husband that they are sending money again. So those are the regular customer, because I want to send this, I want to send that, this kind of thing. And it's not easy as well. The custom people, they come in audit me now and then, and there is what they call this one, there is a compulsory compliances that we have to answer every 6 months, and you have to comply with all the rules and regulations against money laundering. So it's not easy. You got to know what you're doing because of the rules and regulations that you have to comply with.
Yes, that's true. And Ate Mayet said products like Filipino dresses. Maybe t-shirts, or cups, sometimes they sell that in the Oriental shop as well, but probably not gown. It should be a separate separate shop. This is what
probably
I was talking about.
If you are in a right location, you have capital, you are in the right location, right customers base, then probably. But you've got to understand and you've got to learn all this. Who are my customers base here? Am I in the right location? And because again, business is a gamble, but you don't know unless you try.
Exactly. And let's welcome as well Lou Mary. Hi, Ate Beth. Ayan. Hello.
Hi, Mary.
Lou Mary. Welcome here in Germination. And Ate Beth, we're down to the last two questions. How do you think the skill of being an entrepreneur, being able to start your own business, being able to sell, negotiate, close a deal, how important those skills are, especially this day and age? Like we had the crisis 2 years ago, and then whatever we're experiencing right now in the whole world. How important is this skill of having the entrepreneurial skills, in short, to have it during this day and age?
How important?
Yeah, having the skill of an entrepreneur, being able to sell, close, or negotiate a deal.
It is important if you know what you're doing. If you have the capital, you know what you're doing. Based on you've got to understand your customer space, and you are in the right location. Then I think if I have the capital, for example, being entrepreneur, if I have the capital, I have to study again and again what I want to do with this plan that I have in mind. Am I in a right location? Who are my customers base? Is it the products that it needs in public for this customers base that I'm thinking of? So you have to study all those. Otherwise, it don't work. If you just I want to do this because you want to prove only to yourself that I want to prove to my friends that I can do it, or I have the money and I become entrepreneur. No, it don't work that way. You've got to know what you're doing. You've got to study a lot of things like where is your location, who are your customers base. But then for me is very important to have the capital, and then cash flow is very important as well, how you manage your cash flow. But not everything goes well sometimes, so you always have a backup cash, because some people, they try to open and they don't study properly, I think. And also secondly, if they started, for example, with 10 grand or 20 grand, because I'm talking the minimal here, because you're buying the freezers, you're buying the shelvings, you're buying the till machine, etc., is adds on so easy. But when you started with all your equipments, and then your capital, for example, to buy the products is 10,000 pounds. Your 10,000 pounds, you have to be at least another 10,000 pounds on top to be as a cash reserve. Otherwise, if there's some kind of unforeseen problem that it arises in no time that you want to improve, you can't. And then your money is stuck in some other product. So cash flow is no good. And then you get nervous, you don't know what to do. 6 months, you'll be bankrupt.
Oh, and that's the last thing that we would like to happen, Exactly. All right. Ate, have you had dinner already? I know it's a bit late.
Not yet, because
Not yet,
I was
okay.
nervous at first, so I cannot eat.
So I always ask this. I always ask this question to my special guest. Call this the dinner question. So if you're going to have dinner with somebody, anybody in this world, even though no longer living, big personality that you look up to, who is this person that you would like to have dinner with? Why? And what question would you ask this person?
You asked me that before, and that time I said my brother, my my passed away brother. But this time I have to be honest, and I want Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell. Well, why Simon Cowell?
The reason why is I've seen so many times in X Factor, and sometimes he could be very abrupt, because that's the way he is, which is speaking the truth from his mind. And I think it's a big challenge for me. If like, for example, it's a big man is because that's the way he is, because he know himself he is somebody, because he can be very abrupt if he wanted to, but this kind of man is very challenging. If he asks me for a dinner, I think I'll be happy, because I don't think that there is a chance though. So yeah,
You'll never know.
I love challenge sometimes. So yeah.
You'll never know. And what question would you ask Simon Cowell? What question would you ask him?
Oh, that's a big question now. I'm going to ask him why he agreed with me to have a dinner with me, and then I want him to be honest.
Okay, amazing.
I'm sorry, I've been listening by public.
Okay, let's just flash this one. Making my Malungwena Pride Collection design while listening and watching. Watching inspired me. Thank you very much, Ate Daisy. And Ate Mayet said she's been eating while watching you guys. Okay, good. Research the location, people, ethnicity, and capital for profit and loss. Yeah, that's true. And we have Fert Cheche. Hello, welcome. And we also have who have I met? Rosalie Alcantara Iborde. Yeah, watching from the Philippines. Wow. What time is it now in the Philippines? I think it's about 4 o'clock or something.
4 o'clock, I think.
All right. Ate Elizabeth, thank you very much for your time in here. Thank you for sharing us your struggles, your success, in the industry, what you're doing as the owner of Four Leaf Oriental Store, who has been existing for the past 20 years. Congratulations also for being our awardee as an entrepreneur awardee from our One Nation Awards UK 2022. Is there anything that you would like to say or give thanks to, or to promote what you're doing? Please, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I want to say thank you very much for our customer at Four Leaf Oriental Foods. Thank you for supporting us until now for 20 years. Especially to Ate Helen and Regent Hotel. She never left us since she's ordering from us all the time, using it for the hotel. And especially, I want to thank Germination Show and always bringing people together. And I'm so blessed that I'm part of this organization, because by interviewing like this, I know myself that I'm honest what I'm saying, and it gives me so much confidence to be here. And thank you very much. Thank you.
Amazing. And I would like to personally thank you as well, Ate Beth, for supporting Germination event. You were there on the Christmas event, a Christmas with your soulmates, all the way from Doncaster with Ate Mayet as well. Thank you very much. And Ate Daisy was there as well. Thank you very much. And let's just thank all those who joined us tonight. Lou Mary, thank you. We have Gina Gamao, Darmin Balarinion, Johnny Artajos, Roger Munar, Joya Joyce, Mayra Evangelista, Ayan Nolan Colistico. We have Rosalie Alcantara Iborde, Jonali Clarich, Jake Reyes, yan, of Apo Bar, Ronnie Alipio, Ate Mate Banyaga, Mayat Holmes, Ate Daisy Guerra, Fert Cheche, and let's see. We have June Digamon show as well earlier, and Raimundo. Let's see who I haven't mentioned. Fert I've mentioned. Roger Munar. Ayan. Who else? And Jonali Clarich. Ayan, Ate Jonali, Ronnie Alipio. Couple of Facebook users. And Lou Mary. Ayan, Lou Mary. Ayan. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us tonight. And I am confident that you have learned a lot. We have learned a lot from uh, from Ate Elizabeth's story, her struggles from the beginning, and the milestone that she has achieved, 20 years of running the Four Leaf Oriental Foods, ayan, in Doncaster. So if you are somewhere in the north, for those who don't have any idea, Doncaster is in the north of England, right?
Yeah, South Yorkshire.
South Yorkshire. Yeah, South Yorkshire. So yeah, if you are going there around that area, drop by to Four Leaf Oriental Foods. Ayan. Thank you very much. Thank you, bro Jeremy. Congrats for another amazing show. We learned a lot tonight. And yes, of course, we owe it to our special guest for tonight, Ate Elizabeth Clover. Ayan. Thank you very much, Ate Elizabeth. And hope to see you soon again. And all the best. And thank you. Have a good night. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Ate Elizabeth Clover, Eugenio, the owner of Four Leaf Oriental Store in Doncaster and Entrepreneur Awardee of One Nation Awards UK 2022. Thank you very much, Ate. Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Thank
Bye
you.
for now. Thank you. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And please press star in Germination Facebook page if you find value and enjoy our content for tonight. And what's next in Germination? Here you go, next Monday. Ayan, so that will be our next episode next Monday. Yan, the founder and organizer of London Barrio Fiesta 2023. Yan, Kuya Errol Isip will be here on Monday. And don't forget, on February 12, if you don't have anything planned yet, pre-Valentine's, please join us on February 12. That will be a Sunday, 6 to 10 p.m. at the Apo Resto Bar, which is only just 2 minutes walk from Clapham Junction. Ayan, Harana by Reversion, with Reversion. And don't forget as well the musical movie Pera Cuarta sa Lapi, produced and composed by UK nurse and 2019 FAMAS awardee Rusty Malilin, showing at the Phoenix Cinema in Finchley, London, February 25 Saturday and March 5 Saturday at 12 noon UK. We have our official ticket outlets: Spoon and Rice Sari Sari Store, which is in Williston Green; TJ News Food and Wine, Maita Martin at Ladbroke Grove. We have Pinoy Supermarket in Earl's Court. We also have in Sunrise Jacket Potato in Romford, Essex; Jojo Pinoy Store in Tooting Market; and Apo Resto Bar in Clapham Junction. Yan po ang ating mga ticket outlets. And for all those who loves stage play, who wants to be an actor in a stage play, Philippine Theater UK is back. After the pandemic, after 2 or 3 years of not having any activity, it is back, and we will have our restaging of The Migrants in sometime in October, the first week of October. If you are somebody who is interested to be in a stage play, whether to be an actor or to be in the production, backstage, whatever, if you just want to be in the theater production stage play of Philippine Theater UK, please, you can message me, you can get in touch with me, and I will give you details. And hello, Lloyd Balatong. Good evening to you, bro, from the Balatongan family. Ayan, the soulmates. Ayan. Ang pambansang bandang pampamilya ng UK. Ayan, thank you very much, Lloyd, for dropping by. Thank you. Yes, watch out for the soulmates. This year, they'll be back in London. Ayan. And so that are all my announcements. Oh, we have Ate Vanji from Canada. Yeah, watching from Canada. Good morning and God bless. Hello, Ate Vanji. Hello to everyone there. All my niece and nephews, cousins, uncles and aunties there in Canada. Yeah. Hello to everyone. Hello, hello. And thank you, Ate Vanji, for dropping by. And okay, so that's what I always say. The quality of our life will depend on the quality of the thoughts that we are thinking. Always make sure that you plant those seeds of positivity in your mind every single day and let it germinate so that one day you will see the better version of yourself. See you again next week for another episode. Bye for now and have a good evening, everyone.
Hello everyone! As we are growing our community, we would like you to be part of Germination. If you know anybody whose life story is inspiring or even your own life story could be inspiring, please do get in touch with us because you'll never know. You will be our next special guest for our next episode. If you find value in our live stream episodes, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and like and follow our Facebook page, Germination. And please don't forget to watch our live stream shows every Mondays, 11 in the morning and 7:30 p.m. and that is UK time. Here in Germination, we believe that your life story is worth live streaming. See you next week. This is Jeremy of Germination.